Blessings, dear ones, and welcome back. So the Lionsgate portal is now open. We had a new moon in Leo, and the Lionsgate portal will peak at the 8th of August, and that is when the sun is in alignment with the star series. So at this time, there's so many upgrades taking place. The star series, also known as our spiritual sun, aligning with our physical sun. So we are provided with more of our true self, aligning with our divine self, bringing in more light into our physical body, receiving light codes that is awakening our memories of who we truly are, beyond this physical body, this physical experience, who we are, who we came here to be, and the light that we are. This star series is also known as the Star of Isis. It holds the divine feminine energies, and that is what is returning to Earth, and that we have been disconnected from for such a long time. And so there is very much upgrades taking place. And when it does, when we are open up to receive more of our light, what happens? Our shadows come to the surface. But the beauty is that the divine feminine, the goddesses, divine mothers are here to assist us and to guide us through this journey. So we are not left alone with this emotion, with this revisiting traumas. And so what is coming up very strongly, particularly in this for this Lionsgate portal, is the light that so many of us left behind in our experience in Atlantis, in the fall of Atlantis. So I will be hosting the 7th of August. I will be hosting a webinar, a Lionsgate webinar, Pathways to Freedom, where we will be clearing our traumas from that experience, where we gave away our power and where we left much of our light behind, was disconnected from the divine feminine, and by then disconnected from the divine masculine, and move into these lower timelines and lower dense energies that we are seeing playing out on Earth now and has been for thousands of years. So what I see when I work with myself and clients, I see that so many of our trauma, so many of our this ability to move forward, to move out of these karmic cycles, to really feel and be aware of our divinity, it stems from this Atlantean experiences, and because of that trauma, our soul was fragmented. That is what happens when we experience trauma, and much of our light was left behind. And so what I have been receiving is that this light is really calling for us to return and to once again to retrieve our light, our full capacity, our full remembrance. So from my experience, when I started to connect with my Atlantean self, it was very traumatic. It was very connected with fear and scarcity and guilt and so on. And I have healed that I had to sit with it for a long time, and bit by bit, and I can now say that I can say it's completely healed. And when I now connect with my Atlantean self, it is as a high priestess, it is as the light worker I were back then, and the the work I did to create with light. And I can really connect with that. And what it has done for me is that it has deepened my clear senses, my healing abilities, my connection to source, to the light, and I have retrieved more of me, multidimensionally, who I truly are, and what I'm here to do and here to share. And I received so much information and so many techniques. So that's why I want to offer this to the collective as well. So if you feel guided to really end many of your karmic loops of not being able to step forward, feelings of guilt, feeling of shame, feeling of being disconnected, feeling of being disempowered, that's a very important one, being unfree, being limited, being in this, how can I say, in this loop of darkness, not being able to move forward, not being able to know and feel who you are and what you're here to do. This may be for you. And I will, in the description box below, I will fill in, you'll find the details of the webinar, and you're welcome to email me if you have any questions. And it will be a powerful one, and I invite you if you feel called to. So today I want to bring in the divine goddesses. I feel especially Mary Magdalene is here, and just bring through a transmission to help us move through this, to heal the inner child, to heal the heart, to move towards freedom through healing our emotional bodies. And I just will allow them in because they're here. And my dear friends, just relax. Connect with a great mother. Make that intention to connect with Mother Earth. So when we been disconnected from the divine feminine, we have been disconnected from these divine motherly energies. And that is when we are, as well as the divine father, and that's when we are like lost children, traumatized children, trying to just keep up, to make it without any guidance, as orphans. And so we are returning to the divine mother and to mother ourselves, because we have that aspect in us, that capacity, as well as this connection. It's always with us. So now just make that intention to connect with the beautiful being the Mother Earth is, this light being. She holds you if you allow her to. Allow her energies to soothe you, to rock you. There's nowhere you need to go. She sees your struggles. Goddess Isis is here as well. So I will open up. She has a message for us. Dear children of the light, yes, you have been lost. You have been lost in darkness for such a long time. This is a great time to journey with us. The goddesses, as you call us, the divine mothers, the sisters of light. Yes, your wounds has been calling out to you. Your wounds is calling you home. They were here all along. Turning to them is your way to freedom. They are not, as you may think, limiting you. They are part of being human. Your fear for feeling is your prison. And now, dear, let us guide you through them. To the other side. They are gateways to freedom. Ninarya li sur nakidaranash ayar aliar ayash kun arashut aliar ananusur inarani kusunur shayartai munu shayai inai and me Tashana, I, Mary Magdalene, invite you to this point. Embrace what is hurting you. Embrace that pain. Embrace that fear. It has been repeated for ages of time. Maria tu shayakai iliarnash. Yes, it may seem as it stems from this, your lifetime, your childhood, but it started a long time ago. It has been repeated. That's the cycle of humanity. That is what you are moving out of, moving beyond. Yes, we fell from grace, didn't we? Into the illusions, veil of illusions. The dark night. Disconnected, as it seemed, from the light from source. No, dear ones, you were never cut off from the light. Your returning to the light is the recognition that the light is you. Minare shokusu urushai iliarnaya. And now, dear ones, embrace. Embrace your journey home. The way home is through your heart. Feel the compassion we have for you as you meet these wounded parts in you. And dear ones, be that compassion for your wounded aspects. Naku awanai iliaranai tish oash. Open your heart deeply for the pain, for the fears, for the shame, the guilt and the anger. Aren't they? Deserving love as well. Kinara shai iliarnatush. Nuru shanakidra shananai. Move deeper. Move deeper, dear one. This times is in the sign of Leo, the lion's heart. Courage to go deeper, to love a little bit more, to embrace even the darkest spaces with even brighter light, to expand your compassion. Tarana kilarana. Mir anayarushu tish inerna. The love is always here. The love is always surrounding you. You don't need to look for love. You just need to be willing to open up to receive. Kishur no sana. Don't push away that inner child that is in fear, that is in pain. Allow it in. And allow us to love them for you, with you, through you. Surrender, dear ones. Ni narasho kuranash ayaranashos kuranash aliar ayutush inaranashai orush usu kinar ayhina isha usu aliaranai kitrasho minarashaya. To feel, dear ones. We know that many of you experience to be a curse. It is not. To bravely feel is to create even more love and light on this planet. To move into the dark spots, the wounds, the pain, with the presence of light, transmutes. Narash ai kiaranai. And just as the stars is lightened up one by one on the night sky, this is what happens as we look at you in your physical body when you enter inside with love and compassion. The dark spots where you held the stagnant energies of pain are turning to stars, becoming stars, and that is how your human physical body is being lightened up. It's being transmuted into light. Karanati ulurush. Ikar anayasa shautrush. Ur ani ayaka. Tu sayanush. Ay anai ku shu. We now clear your energy field, soothing Tosho Gayanana Inorushoso Kinarashai. Oh, all is well, dear. Relax. Norosho. Your feelings, your emotions are valid. We see you. We feel you and we hold you. We see you, dear ones, in your darkest hours. You are never, as we always say, you are never alone. So, Shurana, Kiarana, let it up, let it out. It's knocking on your door to be felt. It's knocking on your door because it is the gateway to freedom. Tush awayana, iarana, and to be free is your true nature. Nai arasha koarana, isarana shu. Iranasha Ki. And we invite even more light. Niyarana Toshana Iarana Su Kiara 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 Norasha. Be the one that holds all aspects of you with love, that sees all aspects of you with compassion. Ninarana Goddess Queen transmission. Aliar Soko Iarana O Uau Ikiarana, return your ones. Awaken to the Karuna, the divine self-love, the divine self-compassion. Mirash Aikina O Oku Sanai Air To Okai Kursashana Isha So Sarshawaki. Your emotions cannot harm you. They are not to be feared. They are just to be felt. And dear daughters and sons of the light, know at this time we are guiding you in your dream time and your waking hours. We are very present because we are here to guide you back to your heart, guide you back to that experience of the divine beings that you are. Free to create, free to choose. Don't allow your wounds to choose for you. Arsakur aliar ash suavatar ikua iarana. You are the images of the great creator. You are the light. You are what you are seeking. We bless you, dear ones. And we are with you. Remember, it's a time to go even deeper into the darkness, because the light is calling you. Paranaki Sushavai Awaran Norur Sush Awakia. And so it is. Satnam. We bless you. Thank you. Thank you, dear ones. Blessings.